Forgive me, in my anger I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome, Yulmar. Yeah, at least you didn't get us killed, man. But I understand. In any case, I've seen enough of this world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Colusia. I'll accompany you back to the Crystarium. Crystarium, okay. We're hungry and desperate enough for your solution once we considered it. If I had known that the price we would be to pay. But even after all the trouble I caused, you stepped in and saved me, and now Lord Vautry wants us all dead. No, that would be me leaning on your kindness. No, it isn't! What you'd be doing is leaning on this asshole's, front gate and being just a maggot. Oh, really? You're gonna do that? Okay. Alphanel, okay. Who that? Oh, that's the... oh. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? You have an entire city looking for you. Oh. I took a peek of your unfinished portrait, Alphanel. Not that I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold and flinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vautry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. Well, I don't know about that. I feel that's a bit too far beyond. There are no more important. I must tend. More important? What could be more important during the days we have left to us to the fullest? Trust me, no feather. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you are so kind. One moment. One, keep the clothes, you silly boy. Insist, and I shall make arrangements so that you may pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return and promise you that the outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. Next time we meet, I shall better be prepared for corruption with hides. Man, I knew he was gonna make himself her darling. And how could he not? He's so precious. Looks good. It's good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am. You've seen quite a lot of the first yourself now, more than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Yeah, that's it's a pretty tall order. Oh, finally, 71. Glorious, glorious 71. Whenever I come to the Crystarium, sands of Amarag seem a world away. Okay, yeah. Light Wardens, huh?
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use.
Yeah, I'll have to
Some lands
agree.
may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
He has a point, actually.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Which apparently means my death, which is also bad. I'm sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough. Yeah, because there will still be existing Sin Eaters. Wouldn't another Warden just rise amongst them?
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Alright, you could have done that first.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
I've heard this tale before.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold.
Okay.
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
They're talking about the calamities.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
Yes, he's talking about these 7 calamities. And they did make a very specific show of saying that they were specifically named after elements to what the element that caused the calamity. Like, the earthquake is the calamity which destroyed the Allagans, and the water was the calamity of the 2 mages, the black and the white, which drowned both their nations.
These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
Why specifically umbral though? Because are they all umbral aspected elements?
7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So that means out of the 14, there's 7 left. What was Bahamut's calamity? Was it fire?
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
Does it?
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Okay, that was a bit more specific.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Uh-huh. Please explain.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Alright. Okay, so he got cut off at a good time, so I guess I'm gonna find out what troublesome quality he was talking about. Right. Okay. Light Wardens. So he didn't say anything about the Void. The Void didn't rejoin, as far as we were told. In fact, they said it was incapable of rejoining because... What the fuck? Fort job? Okay. What's this? The Exarch Gate. Okay, oh. So how do I get there? How do I get there? I might as well just get out of the city. So they made a point of saying that the Void wasn't capable of rejoining because it was so flooded with darkness. Oh, here's Valor. What are you doing here? Okay. Where should I go? A threat plaza. I haven't done any fighting since I started, so I'm as good as ever. I mean, all my gear is better than what the MSQ could provide me. I'm not changing my earrings until... Oh, wait, I have to. Because I'm at level 71 now, so it's useless. Alright. Okay, where do I go? What do I do? No, I just went back around. Okay. How do I get out of here? It is... What was that? No, that's not the way. Do I go west? Lakeland, okay. What is this? Sites of the First. Oh. Now, what was I monologuing about? Yeah, something about the void being unable to rejoin because it was so flooded with darkness aether. So I'm still kind of not clear on the whole thing. I don't know if there's continuity errors or not. No preference, just shoot me in there. Okay, is this the road to where I need to go? Hold on. What? Hey, please. Yeah, okay. Okay, you're there, and I'm here. Okay. I can use my mount now? Yay. Oh god, this is slow. Alright, Yoshi. Look, I'm looking around, I'm appreciating the sights. Yeah, it is very pretty. 71 hop trap. Okay. What is that? Okay. Oh god, look at that purple lushy. Violet Triffid. Okay. Oh god, everything's so purple. Purple. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of my aesthetic, but at the same time it's just too damn bright. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Alright, I'll go in that direction. Alright. It's not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystanium, but as we occupy the same reason, we have built up something of cooperative relationship. Can we expect inside? What can we expect inside? Town is beset by swarm unlike any we've seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Shit. The Light Warden leads the attack. Really? Chance to slay Warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. Can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being. A reckless young swordswoman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Ah. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from my ranks. I insist I go with you. Did he not just tell you to do something else? Into Home Minister we go once. Oh, is this the dungeon? Ooh. Strike to kill, okay. Ah. Nice. Solo alongside a supporting party of NPCs. To make use of this feature, simply speak with one NPC companions near the entrance of the instance. Blah, blah, blah. Forming party, you need to follow the same role restriction imposed on Dula. You can find party members via Duty Finder as usual and complete the instance with fellow players instead. No, I'm here for the immersion, man. I can do all that shit later. Form a party and enter. Small talk. Command of this sort, T, is yours, though I am not as surprised I once was. I hope my long years of experience will serve you in some capacity. You can actually be a party member? I can wield spells that heal or harm, Irian fashion, arcane shield, and sword should we ever need a defense. For all, simply say the word ooh. Ooh, ooh. Destroy a light warden for good? If it's possible now, then why not before? Whatever the exact believes, I will force a retreat if I deem it necessary. I did not become captain of the guard by being meat or wheat. I can help, but I wonder if the scale of this raid is related to the recruiting the eaters we're doing in Amarang. Oh. Not that it matters. After the combat we saw there, I'm more than ready to test my magics against one of these greater abominations. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that used to be my Chocobo's glamour before. I replaced it with the dragon one. As you may have deduced, the troublesome quality of the wardens, which I endeavored to raise earlier, was this confounded capacity for spontaneous rebirth. I see. But the Exarch seems confident that he has matters in hand, so I shall trust that we may slay our foe without fear of the etheric aftermath. Okay. Well, I do want to, like, do it solo, so I am the Gunbreaker, that's me. Why do I have not a portrait? Academian. What is this? Crystal Exarch, all-rounder. Red Mage, Guard Captain. No, get away from here.
Very well.
Oh, yes. Okay. Trust help system, hold on. How do I get there? Yeah, okay. Party composition must include the same balance of roles as indicated in Duty Finder. If you prefer to party with other players rather than NPCs, you should register via Duty Finder as normal. When using Trust, coffers found in Duty will contain fewer items. In addition, some enemies will no longer drop rewards. Did they always do that? I don't remember enemies dropping stuff, but okay. I think this is fine. I mean, I like Lena, but I want to see what the people that matter's opinion for this. Alright. Here's their first run of the trust system. So what are you checking? Okay. I guess it's pretty good to use the trust system, not just because of the iffy Duty Finder roles, but also for lore reasons and, you know, just getting a better feel of the story without the stress of having to escort people. Ooh, damn. That's a lot of white, that's a lot of people being bugged out. I don't want to see what I saw earlier again. Why don't I have chat up? Because if they do banter, then I'd like to at least read it. But I don't think it actually appears in the chat. Oh god, Sin Eater, it can't be. What? Oh, that's the lady. Oh, she killed that bear. Oh, and that bear turned into a thing. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Forgiven conceit. Oh, that bitch. I wasn't paying attention to my combo. Alright, Alice, use your limit break rights wisely. Alright, this is some shit that's gonna happen, isn't it? Right. Oh god, they're all nasty. Can I take a closer look at you? Oh yeah, they're gross. Oh, I should have spammed my dot. Forgiven folly.
I'll handle the healing.
Am I doing more? Ooh, get out of the way. Forgiven conceit. Oh, I can't stack bow shock with what that attack. Sonic break. Okay. This might be a bit, tedious because their DPS isn't very good. But that's fine, that's pretty much average of what you'd get out of Duty Finder anyway. To be honest, mine is probably not any better. Kuribu, we meet again. Get a chance to kick your ass again. Oh, you're not Kuribu, you're Forgiven Dissonance. Path of Light. Brazen Bull, what's that? Ooh. Is that a carbuncle? What the fuck? Ooh.
Let's
them a show!
Taking advantage of your LB rights, I like it. Oh, that was a tank buster. Okay, I assumed that. Oh shit, no. What? Okay. Wooden horse. What the hell kind of names are these? Ooh, ooh, oh boy. What's going on? Where do I go? Here? Oh, I should just follow them. They seem to know where they're going. What? How come only I got vulnerability?
Leave the healing to me. Zaliak, protect me! Has come.
Oh, I gotcha. Loves of healing. Hey, that's cool. Someone help. Okay. Which gremlin? Forgiven deceit. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, how about I start pulling more then? Oh, you gave me slow? I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, I did die. What? Super Bola didn't work? Oh, I didn't press it in time, I guess. Okay. Alright, do not overwhelm my healer NPCs. Their gear is not that great. Okay, fuck whoever said that they could keep up. They can't.